This is gonna be our future bedroom. That's so cute. It smells like that one Anthropology candle that's like really popular. Our first piece of decor. Spa day.
Progress report number 1. We have successfully removed most of the boxes. We are still missing a significant amount of furniture. In tomorrow's mission, we plan to retrieve the sofa, the rug, and the chairs to fill this space. Following that, we'll be able to move all this into our closet. The kitchen is coming along quite well. We are having some issues with some missing items, but we will go buy those tomorrow at Target.
Yesterday, and all of our furniture will not be here for another 2 months, so that's so sad. Pretty much the majority of the furniture that we need is here in the living room. We don't really have that. I'm sorry, it's like so messy. But we got a whole new bedding set, which I'm literally so excited for. All of the jewelry we're trying to kind of finish up. We're trying to figure out what to do with this desk area and trying to figure out if we should sell it or keep it. All of our bags of clothes still. We've hung up some clothes and we're going to the Container Store to get shoe racks and like storage here because this place is great, but it doesn't have as much storage as our last place. And then we're also gonna get some storage bins for this closet room. But right now we're trying to organize all of our sports equipment that we have. That's the update. Container Store is #1 priority in Costco, so we don't have to eat out for every single meal. Little update, we just kind of did our bathroom for now. I mean, there's still a little bit that we need to do, but we just got these towels from Parachute and I am obsessed with them. It's in the color bone and we got the shower mat as well. It's slowly coming together. I just organized all the drawers in the bathroom as well. We have it all organized. We're trying to do this in 2 days, which now I think is a little bit ambitious, but I feel like we're getting there and I'm actually very excited about it. Alec is at the store getting a few more of these rods, and this is such a great closet custom kind of system and organization. You can adjust it to whatever height that you want, and I think it's super useful. The next job is going to be the clothes situation. This is something that I've been dreading, and so I've been waiting until the last minute. We purchased all of our furniture this morning for the living room, and I feel like we have everything in the kitchen pretty done too. I feel like I haven't even been filming that much. The last 10 days have just been so busy because I'm the type of person who I go to sleep thinking about it, I wake up thinking about the move, and I feel like I cannot sleep until something is completely done. And so that's where we're at right now. So that's our update, and I can't wait to show you guys once it's done. I have a really good feeling that it's gonna come out pretty cute, but the furniture will be arriving in 2 or 3 months. A delayed gratification. This is the state of the living room right now, but I'm really excited about these views. The natural light, you guys, is so good. Last step that we actually really need to find are the bookshelves along this wall. We got a lot of work to do still. Okay, you guys, I feel like we need to have a little sit down chat real quick to actually explain what's been happening. I know in my last video, I talked about how we decided to move to Portland because Alec got a job here. And it's the first time in a while that I've worked remotely. And previously I was working a corporate job where I had to be in the office every single day. So now that I work remote, we kind of figured that this was the best time to move if we decided to try out a new location. When we came to Portland during during the fires in Los Angeles, we kind of had an inkling that this move would happen. And so I decided to check out a few apartments by myself. And then the next day, it was a Saturday, and Alec and I decided to go from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. We toured a different place every 30 minutes because if the move was happening, we had to find out where we were gonna live that day, because 2 days after that was when I was flying home to LA to start moving. So it all happened very, very quickly, but I wanted to jump back a little bit and show you guys what that was like a few weeks ago. It feels like a lifetime ago, but we're rewinding. We are touring apartments today. I'm gonna take you along with me to see what it's like because it's a very different market than Los Angeles. I've also only been in my current apartment in LA for 4 years, and I didn't really choose the places that I've lived in previously. So this is kind of the first time where I'm actually touring the apartments, more or less choosing, because Alec is out busy today. So I'm kind of going solo on this and I am nervous. I also have never moved out of state, so freaking out about that, but I'm gonna take you guys along with me and break down all the pricing and everything, and we'll see what we come up with. All right, this is a pretty viable option. A lot of floor creaking, but that's what you get with character. This is the dining room, the kitchen. This would be the living room, which is pretty cute, pretty spacious. Bathroom, some checkered floor. Alec is definitely not gonna be fitting under that shower head. And then this is the bedroom. They've got 2 closet doors with a spacious living room. Came a very tiny kitchen. Literally the entire size. This place is cool. It's $1,500 a month, I believe. I'll try to find it, but it's not a horrible option. So I feel like a lot of the apartments in Portland are pretty old, and I don't see a lot of like modern places or like things with modern appliances. And I don't know why. I mean, I've only seen one apartment and I already feel a little disheartened. I'm sure we'll find a good place. We're doing progress updates every couple days, but here is now the kitchen. I feel like this is pretty much done. Those are all the books that will be on the bookshelf soon, and the bookshelf is arriving today, and so I'm very, very excited to have all that out of the way. Our view. Our friends let us borrow their couch, which is so nice because our furniture doesn't get here for another 2 to 3 months. So we will be living on this for the next 2 to 3 months. And then the bedroom. We just got new parachute bedding, and I ended up getting the linen, and I'm obsessed with it. We just hung this up yesterday. It's kind of cute there. This is my little desk setup, and then here's the closet. We ended up going to the store probably 15 times to get more hangers because we kept underestimating how many we needed. That's Alec's side. And then here is my side. I feel like it came together really nicely, and I love color coordinating all my clothes. And so I did it for myself and for Alec's side. I just feel like it makes everything so much easier when you're looking for clothes to grab, and I know exactly where to go to. I just love when everything is organized. Here's the bathroom. I ended up getting this at the Melrose Trading Post in LA with my friend Sarah. So we got the bathroom, got our parachute towels, and then yeah, this is our shower. This place is kind of like, it's a circle. Now we're back at the front door and the kitchen. This is our new home. I just got these on Amazon, and they are so perfect for what I need. I've never really had a whole matcha setup, and so I'm so excited about these. I have these two. I have the Chamberlain coffee and this new one that I found called Naoki. I kind of want to try this one. It's like so weird because it's in this little baggie, but matcha is a powder. And every time I cut it, there's matcha that falls out. I know people talk about moving states being difficult in the sense of like actually moving everything that you own to a different state and like hiring a moving company and stuff like that. But hiring a moving company was literally the biggest travel hack ever because they just did all the heavy lifting. What they don't tell you is how difficult it is paperwork wise, because we've had to go to the DMV to get driver's license. We have to get our car registration changed. Also just like setting up all utilities. Our apartment complex wanted all the account numbers prior to moving here. And so I just feel like I've been so overwhelmed with like being on customer support lines 24/7, like having to go to the DMV in person and wait for hours on end. And so like actually moving all of our stuff wasn't that difficult. And I actually like organizing everything. I think it's super fun, like making everything look pretty. For the majority of this week, I feel like I haven't really been filming because I've literally just been either behind my desk filling out forms or going in person to these places. It's just a lot of stuff that I just never thought about. There's obviously like the logistics of being in this apartment complex, so they have their own set of things that they need and like to-do list items. It has been a little overwhelming, not gonna lie. It's been crazy. So I just put some matcha in there. I feel like that was too much. Trying to make that aesthetic. That didn't happen, but cheers. Alex's parents get into town in a few hours. And I don't know about you guys, but this place needs to be spotless. Everything needs to be organized whenever like a guest comes into town, or even if somebody just comes over. It's pretty good right now because obviously we've been cleaning, but it could get better. So we're gonna do a little deep clean right now. My back has been in a constant like hunched over position and I feel like I need to keep reminding myself to like stand up straight. It's also going to be for Alec, so that's why it's huge. I started getting lightheaded, but you guys, we pickled onions. How perfect is that? Look at that deep color. I'm telling you, pickled onions, sauerkraut, they literally make everything taste better. And I don't know if it's like what I'm craving, but I could eat sauerkraut or pickled onions every single meal. It makes everything better. Pickling is so good for your gut microbiome. And it's literally just a jar and you fill it up half with white distilled vinegar and the other half with water. Put some salt in there and you're done. You just put it in the fridge. And it's so easy, and I promise you guys, it's so good. Haven't bought plates or bowls yet. I feel like plates, bowls, mugs are all secretly pretty important. I don't know, I just feel weirdly picky about them. So I'm going to be using a mixing bowl. This is like something that I grew up eating, and Alec, the first time that he had tuna was like 6 months ago when I told him to try it for the first time. I thought everybody ate tuna growing up. It's literally like secretly one of my favorite foods. I don't eat it very often, but we got it at Costco, and I only do the wild, I think it's called like Wild Planet or something like that. But the macros, you guys, are amazing. It's so much protein, and like, I don't really know all the other things, but I do know it's very good for you. So I just put it in the salad. I wouldn't kiss anyone after this salad. I mean, like tuna and pickled onions, you do what you want. That's all I'm saying. Or you can. I don't know. You can do what you want. Just trust me. 10 out of 10. It's so good. Very simple to make too. So fast, so easy to make, and delicious. Myself a little dessert right now, and whenever I don't have dessert at home but I want something a little sweet, since we don't have bowls or plates, it's going in a mug. I always like to do sliced bananas, a little bit of almond butter, and then I put chocolate chips on the top, and then usually I will sprinkle in, this is a massive thing of honey, but I'll sprinkle a little bit of honey and some ground cinnamon. It's honestly perfect for a little sweet treat. So Alec told me that there is a market, like an indoor market in Portland, and it's called Flock. And people were telling me that the restaurants are so good. A lot of like influencers or something were inside there and trying out all the different restaurants. I was like, oh, I kind of wanted something sweet and I wanted to go check it out. So I went inside the market, and I feel like this is what's gonna be a little bit more of like a culture shock coming from LA and moving to Portland. I'm not exactly sure. I was expecting like an indoor Hollywood farmers market, like something massive, kind of massive. Anyways, I walk inside and I feel like it's 4 restaurants and a tap house or tap room. I don't know what it's called, but like a place where they serve beer. I walked in, went past the 5 restaurants, and then went right back out. Anyways, the long story of it is that I didn't get my dessert. And so now I'm making a little makeshift dessert. Good morning. It's 5:30 a.m. and we decided to build our record player stand right now. You were swearing. Look at that beauty. That was assembled with love. We just got our plates and bowls last night from Heath Ceramic, and we are so excited about this. This is the last thing that we like honestly just didn't have. We've been using our mugs for every meal basically. We got the bowls, the large plates, and the small plates. It was found in Sausalito, which is like a little bit north of San Francisco, but we're obsessed with this place and we're so excited. That was the last thing that we really needed. Alex's family has had Heath for like 15, 20 years, so it's kind of been a dream of ours to be able to have some as well, and we're so excited. I feel like I never really pick up this shirt, but I kind of wanted to figure out how to wear it today, and I grabbed these jeans. I'm trying to see if like I should wear a Doc or these other loafers that I have. They're more casual, more of like a chunky, kind of like a Doc Marten shoe. I feel like belts and jewelry, like all accessories, just complete every outfit. I feel like people don't really like super chunky Doc Martens whenever I wear them. And these are the loafers. I also do makeup last. I go clothes, jewelry, makeup. Ironically, I never had silver jewelry my entire life, and recently I needed silver jewelry, and now I have more silver jewelry than I feel like I have gold. I do tend to usually reach for my glasses whenever I'm not feeling the cutest. I'm now trying to not use this as a crutch to go out. Sometimes you just don't either like feel like putting on makeup, or sometimes you just don't feel super pretty. Especially recently, I feel like I've just been kind of breaking out because the last couple weeks have been so stressful, and also we've just been eating out so much this entire month. Dude, like with the fires, we were like just kind of bopping around other people's houses and staying with them. We haven't really had like our own place and our own kitchen to cook our own food. And so between like eating out every meal and even with the move, I feel like we just got groceries. So I've just been breaking out. I haven't been feeling super cute, and so I feel like I always just like reach for my glasses whenever I don't feel the best, but I'm trying to not do that. Little Charlotte Tilbury. Okay.
Barn, Levi's, Megan's Closet, white shirt.
We have a little bit of time before we need to leave, so I'm just gonna repot. I just took this out, and the roots look pretty good. I ended up getting these plants at IKEA. She's so cute though, and look how vibrantly green. You wanna make sure none of the leaves go underneath the soil when you repot. So fun fact, if you have a fake plant, I ended up putting moss in there, and I feel like it just kind of adds like an elegant touch so that you don't see all the plastic or fakeness. I also did it for this one over here. I just feel like it adds a little bit more realism to it, even though they're fake. just got back from picking out our dining room table. We're trying to figure out what works best with the dark brown color, and this is like a dark gray kind of granite. So we got these 3 different kinds of fabric for the dining room table chairs. Taupe ceramic stone kind of for the top of the dining room table, and then we're gonna do a walnut base. So I'm gonna put it up right here, what we're planning on getting, and hopefully it arrives sooner than our couch and living room set so that we have somewhere to sit. Alec is figuring out our record player right now. It's causing us some issues.
This sucks.
We're just gonna chill for the rest of the night, maybe have dinner, but it's been a long day of trying to figure out home stuff. Last night we got our coffee table, which is exciting. Here we go. And now it's time to assemble our desk chair. It's kind of cute. It's growing on me. We just had to like lower the desk a little bit here. And I just feel like there's too much stuff underneath here, so I'm trying to figure out where to put everything. Theoretically, if you could push a chair all the way in, I feel like that would work. So I went to Pal's bookstore yesterday and I ended up getting 2 books. I ended up getting The Pillars of the Earth, which was recommended to me. I just realized how long this book is. It is 973 pages, so she is thick. I don't think I've ever even read a book that is that long. It says Oprah's Book Club, so it must be good. I read online that the storytelling of this is incredible and just the character development. And so I'm really excited to read this book. I feel like it's a classic. And then this one I've kind of been seeing every time I go into bookstores, but it's called The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. It basically starts with Evelyn Hardcastle, and then she basically dies every single day until this guy named Aidan Bishop can figure out who murdered her and stop the killer. I feel like I haven't really read a good juicy book in a while. Honestly, just because I haven't really had time. I've been really craving reading. And so I think for the rest of the day, I kind of want to just take a chill. It's been literally the craziest week, 2 weeks ever, just with the move. I'm just gonna call it a day. It's 5 p.m. right now on a Sunday, a little cloudy outside, so I'm just gonna chill, read, and have a little me night. And as I'm getting all comfy and cozy, I think I'm just gonna wrap up this video now. That kind of concludes this week's video and my first week here in Portland. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you guys have any recommendations or anything in particular that you might be curious about in Portland. So yeah, I'll see you next time.